So this is Adobe Audition, and we've brought some audio in that I've recorded on a Zoom H1 recorder with the regular, so no external mic, just the regular mic. Had the recorder quite close to me. I've recorded it a little bit too quietly, so you can see the signal needs boosting quite a lot. So that's something that we can do, and I also made some deliberate noise to show what we can do with that. So let's turn the volume up a little bit, and
here is some test audio. Hopefully the levels are good to give us a nice clear signal, but we are close to some noise which is gonna be distracting for the listeners, so hopefully we can take some of that out when we do our editing.
Okay, so yeah, so that's looking okay, but not perfect. So we can do some things to improve that. So the first thing is to find a bit of this noise. So let's zoom in here and find a bit of noise that we can learn. So these peaks are where we're talking, and the flat bits are where there's no talking. So you can see there that from here onwards is noise. It's not very helpful putting it that there. Okay, so I think we got some noise there. Let's see.
And
so yeah, we could hear that there's just noise, no talking. And a bit of my kind of breath there as well, so I was perhaps a little too close to the mic. So what we can do, we've highlighted the bit of noise, and then we can go up to effects, and we can go to noise reduction and restoration, and we can go to sound remover, and we want to make sure that enhance for speech is clicked. We want to learn the sound model, and then we can look at see if any of these are useful, but we'll avoid those for the moment. So we can apply this to the whole bit of audio. So I'm going to do Command A or Control A on a PC and hit apply. And now when we listen back,
editing, and I will probably also want to remove this sentence here.
Okay, so we can see that it's got rid of quite a lot of that noise. In fact, when it's silent, you can not hear any of that noise at all. So that's pretty successful. So that's a good start. We haven't got enough range here. So first up, let's go to favorites and normalize it to -3 dB. Okay, so what you can see a problem now here is that we have got some tall peaks. So what we need to do here is compress the audio so the peaks are brought down. So this peak here, here and here, they're brought down to be more in line with the rest of the clip. So we go to effects again, amplitude and compression, and there are lots of different compressors. I like the single band compressor because it's got some presets, one of which is vocal leveler, and I can apply this. I can affect these as much as is right for my audio, but let's just go with the presets for now and hit apply, and you can see now we've got a much more uniform sound wave. So now when we go to normalize -3 dB, that's the whole thing is much louder. Okay, so we'll turn that down a bit now. So let's see what we've got.
Editing, And I will probably also want to remove this sentence here just to show you some editing techniques.
Okay, well, let's do that then. Let's remove this sentence. So all I'm going to do is highlight this and I'm going to press delete. So now we probably get rid of some of this here as well. So let's go back again.
That out when we do our editing, and then we'll carry on as normal.
Okay, great, and we can tighten up this front end as well.
Here is some test audio. Hopefully the levels are good to give us a nice clear signal, but
and we can see that we're so Audition is saying we're getting a little bit close to that 0 point. We might want to like knock it down a bit, and we can just grab that here and pull the whole thing down slightly, so bring it down by 1 dB. And that's essentially it. We took some audio that was recorded a little bit too quietly, was a little bit too loud and quiet, too dynamic, and had some background noise, and we made something that is pretty listenable. If we'd have got it perfect the first time round, that would have been even better, but you can see that Audition is great for fixing stuff up. And then we can go and save that or export it and export it as a file, and then we can take that into our video project or whatever we want to do. Great. Okay, well that's Audition, so I hope that's helpful.